This Evercade content is sponsored by Evercade Evolution, the Evercade magazine made by Evercade enthusiasts. Check them out on Amazon now. Hi guys, hello and welcome to another video right here on the channel. So, this is my reaction to Evercade Showcase 2, the indie edition. I was really looking forward to this. Massive indie fan, as most people know. And I wasn't disappointed. A little underwhelmed, but not disappointed, okay? So, there I was. There's about myself and 300 other people waiting to watch the premiere. Set for 4:58 p.m. Comes on, and then we get this little animation with a countdown of 2 minutes. Don't do that to me. Don't do it to me. I don't want to do it. I just want to see the bloody video. It was a cute intro, to be fair, and it did build up the hype. So, yeah, anyway, so it starts, and if you see me looking down or the glasses go on, I've got 2 pages of notes here because it was just too much for me to take in. So basically, it starts up, and we have like a little opening section with them kind of blowing their own trumpet, which is worthy, don't get me wrong, of their indie coverage with like a little bit of a Evercade montage. And hey, I love this. I love the fact that it's like self-promoting, and it is, you know, we are here because we are here. Okay, so yeah, so we go into that, and I'm just going to put my glasses on. And then we get the little teaser of the home computer release, and I, along with everyone, have been really waiting for this. So we get the little blue case, and it's like sort of all invisible, and you know, so we don't see what the actual identity of it is. We just see a little blue kind of transparent case. And I'm thinking Spectrum. And even then, I'm speaking out loud. I'm actually like that to the telly. Specky, come on, Specky. And they announce the Retro Home Computer Heroes Collection 1. So, Home Computer Heroes Collection 1. What was nice is they've got a collection of 7 games. Commodore 64 indie stuff, Amiga indie stuff, and interestingly we see the MSX2, which I'm now presuming is the new machine that we were all promised. Make Spectrum happen, please. Okay, but you know, I'm looking a bit disappointed. I'm not, I'm just more underwhelmed and surprised. Okay, so now in this collection we get 7 games. So there's Attack of the Pesky Robots, which is an instant reminder of Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters on the Amiga. Anyone old enough to remember that? Looks okay. Bridge Strike, it's a vertical shooter, a little bit like a kind of Harrier Attack, TLL, that kind of thing. Up the screen with a plane, shooting bridges, it looks okay. Citadel Remastered, which looks like a Doom clone. That's not a bad thing. Anyway, we get FPS on our beloved Evercade is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that one. Farming Simulator on the Commodore 64. Yeah, an interesting one. The Farming Simulator games are massive. Yeah. Planet X2. Looks like a strategy kind of title for the Commodore 64. Tanks Fury reminds me of a more modernised version of the old Atari 2600 Combat. Driving around, single screen, shooting tanks. Yeah, you know, that works for me. I'm happy with that. Sword of Iana. I think Rastan, scrolling platformer, warrior kind of guy, sword, hacking things. So, you know, there's 7 games there. Interesting choices. I'm looking forward to them because it's, you know, new indie stuff to play. I really would have preferred a Specky collection, but I'm hoping that we get the big announcement next time we get a showcase off Evercade and Blaze that it's in 24's lineup. You know, we've had 2 Commodore 64 now, 2 Amiga with 1 coming in a couple of days. Why can't we have a Specky or even Amstrad CPC 464? You know, that would have been boss, but BBC. This goes on, but you know, Home Computer Hero Collection 1, so we are going to get more. Looks fairly solid, looking forward to it, just not the Spectrum. That's the last time I say that, maybe until the end when I summarise. And then a really interesting announcement was they announced 2 dual carts. Now, we've got the Cathedral of Alva's Awakening, and we've got Tanglewood and, oh god, Xena Crisis already. So these have been announced for December, and they look quite good, to be honest. There is... The first one has got a game called Good Boy Galaxy. My writing's terrible. Good Boy Galaxy. It's like a cute platform with like a dog, and it's got a little bit of a eco kind of twist to it. He's running around trying to save the universe. Looks dead cute, to be fair. Lovely 8-bit pixelated graphics. I can't wait for this one. It does look really good. And sitting alongside that is Witch and Whiz, which is a puzzle adventure game. Again, looks 8-bit. And it just looks lovely. You're kind of pushing things around and solving puzzles and all that kind of good stuff. You know, if you like that kind of game, which I'm starting to actually really appreciate and like. So yeah, Good Boy Galaxy, Witch and Whiz. The second one, which is probably more up my alley really, to be fair, Demons at Asterborg, and I think Castlevania. Kind of side-scrolling, hitting things. In their intro video, they actually mentioned ghouls and ghosts as well, so it's got that kind of supernatural kind of run around. I think they said Betravania, which is a really good description of how it looks. So yeah, that's one to really look forward to. And Aste Brothers, and it's a platforming dungeon crawler. You see like an overworld map, and you're kind of going into dungeons. I did actually mention this as 2-player, which is interesting. The VS, of course, has got 4 controller sockets, so, you know, and with dungeon crawling, that kind of thing. I'm happy. Dual carts are great, you know. Some people argue that you only get 2 games for, you know, instead of like 10 or 20, but I'd rather have 2 that are brilliant than 20 that are like, meh, you know. So, they are both available in December, but we can pre-order. I nearly said next month because it's like the 31st of July at time recording. So they are pre-order from September. So they will be getting pre-ordered. And then we got a little bit of Game of the Month stuff. An announcement I was really happy with is that they're going to continue it into 2024, which would indicate to me an Indie Heroes 4, which is never a bad thing, because anyone who knows me knows Indie Heroes is probably like my favourite cartridge on Evercade, Flea, stuff like that. I love it. And then the thing that was like almost a little bit of a kicker, to be fair, and I'm going to find this hard to say because the game I'm going to mention I really do rate and I really do like, but we were promised a banger by Evercade. Next month's game, August, is going to be a banger, you know. Now, bear in mind, we've had like, you know, Donut Dodo, we've had some classic games so far. And they've announced it as Doodle World Redrawn. Doodle World, of course, is the amazing platformer. I think it's from Indie Heroes 1. Really cute game, fantastic, love it. I'm just not sure why we'd have a redrawn version and it's a banger. You know, it's going to be free for a month and then we're going to get it on Indie Heroes 3, February 24. You know, I just don't see all the hype, all the big deal over it. It's a great game. Doodle World's a great game. Doodle World Redrawn is going to be great, but I'm just not... If they'd have dropped Donut Dodo and said it's a banger, I'm with you all day long, do you know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of get my gist here, aren't you? I mean, before I go on, I'll be honest, I watched it live and then I sat back and I made 2-page notes, which are in front of me here now, just to remember it all. You know, after the first one, I was like blown away. Go back and watch that one, I was totally blown away. This one, I'm just more... Yeah, I've waited the last couple of weeks I've been really excited. I've been in work today from 8 o'clock and I've been just like, well, I swapped my shift so I could be home in time to watch the video live and... Yeah. Okay. And what was classed as the big announcement of the actual showcase is we are actually, for the first time, getting one single game on a cartridge for the Evercade, and it's an Evercade exclusive. It's called Full Void. If you think Another World on the Amiga, I've got a couple of notes here. Dystopian world, you're like this teenage boy in like a hoodie and he's kind of going along and he's like, you know, climbing things and doing things. The developers have said there's no sort of text, there's all sorts of just like little graphics for you to do things, and you sort of go along and discovering, and watch a trailer. The trailers are up, I think, on the Evercade's own YouTube channel. They've announced two things: the standard edition, which is going to be £17.99. I've got no problem paying £18 for a game on a cartridge, and it to be good. Back in the day, I'd do it on a Mega Drive and pay like 50 quid for Madden football. So I've got no argument at all. And what they've done as well is they're bringing out a special edition. And as soon as he said that, I thought, oh Christ, here we go, it's going to be 50 quid or something. It's only actually £24.99. And it includes like a couple of extras, a poster and like a comic and a couple of knickknacks in like a little special box. And it's all right. Will I buy it? No, I don't think I will. I'll buy the actual game, but I'm not that interested in the limited special edition for this particular game. So that is the other October game. And again, we can pre-order from tomorrow, August the 1st. So I think I've waffled on long enough with my initial impressions. No specky. I told you I'd mention it again. Underwhelmed, but happy because it's indie. Some interesting prospects. And as I say, first full game. We've all been waiting for this. It's been coming for ages. It's been speculated there will be a day when a single game appears on a single cart, and it's happened. 2 dual carts, no argument at all. I say Good Boy Galaxy, Witch and Wiz, and Demon of Asterborg and Aste Brothers, and a Home Computer Heroes Collection 1. So the Home Computer Heroes Collection 1, along with the Full Void, the single game on a cartridge, are both released in October, but we can pre-order from tomorrow. So Blaze, you got my money, don't you? Do you know what I mean? This system to me is like crack cocaine. Not that this channel or myself endorses drug abuse. And then we have the other 2 dual carts, which are going to be released on a December schedule right before Christmas. Good Boy Galaxy, Witch and Wiz, Demons of Asterborg, Aste Brothers. They'd be nice to play over the Christmas holiday period. I wanted this to be better, Blaze. I did. People will be sitting there going, well, look, Nick, it's indie and, you've been given a load of indie games, and I'm happy. I just think that, if we'd had the dual cart announcement first in the video, and then we'd have had the single game, I'd went, come on, give me something big to finish the video off like we got with Duke Nukem last time. But, and then maybe drop the Home Computer Collection in, because they'd have got away with it more with me, you know what I mean? Because I'd turn around and said, well, yeah, okay, we got this, and okay, this is like interesting, but it's not the specky collection that I wanted. But they didn't. They've done the other way around, and it's just, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Put your comments below and let me know what you think. I'm hoping you've seen the actual announcement video before watching this, obviously, because I wouldn't want to put anybody off. These are just my personal thoughts. But I'd be really, really interested to hear what you all think about it. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to go away. I'm going to watch the video again with the prior knowledge, with not needing to work and put a instant reaction video out, and just watch it for what it is. I'm going to leave it there. I want to smile, I want to jump up and down and tell you all sorts of stuff, but I can't. Join me again for more Evercade content, and if you haven't already, have a look at the amazing Evercade Evolution magazine, which you saw advertised on the beginning of this video. I'll see you all later.